Hey guys, it's Nevada. Welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot minute since I've been on YouTube. I had finals actually, and they just finished up, and they were pretty hectic, so I'm actually done with my first year of vet school, so I am technically a quarter VMD, which is super exciting. Now that it's summer, I can't wait to start making a lot more videos. I promise you they'll be out a lot faster. I started off with a summer foundation routine. It's basically what I've been doing for the past few weeks and what I'm going to continue doing for the rest of summer. I did want to say a quick thank you to all of my subscribers for just subscribing, liking, commenting, because I hit 4,000 something a few days ago, and to me that is just so incredible because I expected to kind of reach 5,000 in a year, so November to this coming end of November, I was hoping if I hit 5,000, then okay, it's like good motivation to keep going. So the fact that I'm at 4,000 already is kind of a huge deal, and I'm so excited, and I am really grateful to everyone that has been watching me. Please let me know what kind of videos you want to see for this summer. I promise there's going to be a lot more, and they'll be up faster. But if you want to see my summer foundation routine, please just keep watching. Please don't forget to hit subscribe down below if you want to see more of my videos, and give it a big thumbs up. So I'll be starting off with my Dermadoctor Eye Souffle that I'm applying underneath my eyes, and then just kind of patting it in underneath and all around my eyes as well. And then I'm going to be using my DIY facial oil as moisturizer. The link to how I make this will be in the description box below, but I'm basically just going to focus this around my nose and mouth and just kind of press it into my skin and just hold it there for a few seconds at a time. To prime my skin, I'm going to be using the Makeup Primer Spray by Skindinavia, and this stuff is amazing. It's number one, very easy to use, and also it makes your skin very tacky, so your makeup sticks very well to it, and because of the tackiness, it's supposed to kind of last you a really long time. I think they advertise it to be 16 hours, which I kind of have no doubts that it would last that long. And then I'm going to go on to color correcting, so I'm using the NYX Orange Correcting Concealer for underneath my eyes, just where I have some darker pigmentation. I'm just applying that with a concealer brush, and then I'm going to use my finger to blend it in. And I started this new thing of adding some green concealer just into the inner dark areas because I found out that sometimes underneath my makeup the redness was showed through, and mixing orange and green has actually been helping a lot. So I applied that underneath my eyes, and then I also put that on some of the red spots around my face, and again blending that in with my fingers also. No surprise here, for foundation I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Honey, and unless I find another more perfect foundation, this is still going to be my favorite. I am applying this with my fingers and then spraying my beauty sponge with some rose water before using that to blend it out. My sponge was already damp, but I just like spraying it with rose water because it really keeps the moisture in, and I already love rose water and I use it in so many different ways, so I just feel like this really helps my makeup look better and also last longer. For concealer, I'm using the Smashbox High Definition Concealer, and I'm applying this underneath my eyes in triangular shapes, also bringing it down the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my forehead, and then a little bit on my chin. To add some extra brightness, I wanted to use the Body Shop's Shade Adjusting Drops, so those white lightning drops right there, and I'm applying that right on top of the concealer, and then I'm going to blend it out with my sponge. And then I ended up wanting some more brightness, so I used the lightning drops directly on top of where I had applied the concealer, and I just blended that right in. To set my concealer in place, I'm using the NYX HD Finishing Powder. I'm not using this to bake, but I am taking a generous amount and kind of pressing it into my skin wherever I had applied concealer. And because I did use a lot of product, I'm actually going to use some of that Skindinavia makeup finishing spray and apply that all over my face because it really does help to kind of blur out the appearance of powder and take away from that cakey effect. And then I'm going to be adding some color to my face using the Bare Minerals bronzer in the shade Faux Tan. I'm not contouring with this, but I literally am giving myself an all-over glow. I'm applying this along my cheekbones, a little bit on my forehead, and then down my jawline as well. And I'm starting off with very, very little product, and I'm basically just building it up again and again until I get more of a natural finish. I don't want it to look too heavy and really chiseled or anything like that, so I'm just using a big fluffy brush. For highlighter, I'm using Champagne Pop, and I'm applying this to the highest points of my cheekbones, a little bit above my eyebrows, and then also down the bridge of my nose and on my cupid's bow. I apply this the same way I did with the bronzer, basically just building it up and adding on until I got the highlight level that I wanted. And when I was done highlighting, I used my Skindinavia makeup finishing spray again just to remove that powdery effect that the highlight and the bronzer were going to have. After that dried, this is what my finished skin looked like, and then I went ahead, did the rest of my makeup, and again did one last spray of that finishing spray just so that the makeup was going to last all day. And that is basically it. That is my simple summer foundation routine. I really hope that you guys liked it, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye guys!